Hello, I'm Kathy Minden, your 2021 KCRR Forms Chair. I'm going to take a minute just to review the changes for our 2022 forms. I'm just going to review the major changes. All changes to forms can be found on the Forms section of the KCRR.com website. The first form I'm going to review is the in its present condition form. There were major changes to this form. All options have been revised and reworked. I am going to read them to you. Option number 1, if checked, reads, buyer is entitled to conduct inspections as outlined in the inspection paragraph of the contract. Seller will make no repairs and/or treatments. Buyer will have the right to cancel the contract during the inspection period if the results of the inspections are unsatisfactory. Buyer waives the right to renegotiate. There is no inspection renegotiation period pursuant to the inspection provisions in this contract. That is all option 1. Option 2 reads, buyer is entitled to conduct inspections for informational purposes only. Seller will make no repairs and/or treatments. Buyer waives the right to cancel the contract pursuant to the inspection provisions in the contract. Buyer waives the right to renegotiate. There is no inspection renegotiation period pursuant to the inspection provisions in the contract. That is option 2. Option 3, buyer waives any right to conduct inspections as outlined in the inspection paragraph of the contract. Seller will make no repairs and/or treatments. Buyer waives any right to cancel or renegotiate pursuant to the inspection provisions in the contract. Also was added a paragraph that reads, buyer is advised that various professional inspections are available and advisable. Buyer's waiver of any right to inspection is the buyer's decision alone. All parties indemnify and hold harmless seller, broker, and brokers affiliated licensees, sellers, and employees from any liability or obligations resulting from or in connection with this decision. The next forms I would like to review are the real estate sales contract, the residential, the land, and the new home. All these changes are addressed on all 3 contracts. Paragraph number 1. The committee removed the check boxes, so you no longer have to check Kansas or Missouri. We added enough room in the address line for the state abbreviation. Paragraph 4. We revised text, hopefully to make clearer. The new verbiage is changed to, if earnest money is not delivered during the delivery period, seller may cancel this contract by written notice once the delivery period has ended prior to the delivery of the earnest money. Paragraph 4, also dealing with earnest money. We combined the check boxes, so now check, electronic funds transfer, and ACH are all in one checked box. There's also a checked box for other. Hopefully this will save some amendments in the future. Paragraph 6 on the residential real estate contract is the appraisal paragraph. This paragraph has been reworked and revised. It now reads, if the final appraised value of the property as determined by the buyer's lender's appraisal, or if a cash sale buyer's appraisal is not equal to or greater than, there's a blank. It defaults to the purchase price. Buyers will notify seller in writing within blank calendar days. It defaults to 5 calendar days. Attaching a copy of the appraisal report and the following may occur. At the end of this paragraph was added, if buyer may be obligated to bring additional funds to closing under the terms of this paragraph, buyer will provide written verification confirming buyer's ability to perform within a blank calendar days, it defaults to 5, of the effective date of the contract. Next item is on the seller's disclosure, residential and condos. There was a checked box added that says seller has never occupied the property. Seller to answer all questions to the best of seller's knowledge. The committee thought this was a great addition to the seller's disclosure. Seller's disclosure for condos. Paragraph 14 that talks about the homeowners association, this entire paragraph was revised and reformatted with additional questions for seller. And also it states, seller agrees to furnish these documents to the licensee within 5 calendar days of the listing date. This is put after the question regarding the HOA docs. The last item I want to cover is a new form to KCRAR. This form can be found in the other miscellaneous forms. It is a cooperation agreement between brokers. It can be used when there is a broker that's not a member of KCRAR. I want to take a minute just to thank all the committee members this year. There were hours and hours and hours of debate just to make a small change. A link to all 15 changes can be found on the kcrar.com webpage under Forms. The forms will be available for your use December 15th. Thank you all.